everybody, Heroes of the Greeks here. I think it is part 13 or part 14 of the historical Rome campaign with Octavian. I think it's been a week since we last played it. I hope you enjoyed the last part. We're now going to take the war to Numidia. I've prepared it, and here we are. I basically got every army ready. I'm also sending an army up towards Gaul to see if we can do some stuff over there. This time that we got. And yeah, overall not so bad. I'm actually going towards here so I can get some longbowmen into this army to like finish it up. And yeah, I think we're just going to clear war. I have waited a couple of turns, so let's go. Domitian, declare war. I have no idea what will happen. No consequences to that declaration, so that's perfect. And a nice outer resolve over here. We're just going for a balanced stance. And we will be fine, so that's perfect. I think because it is not our own territory, just going to sack and raise it because these both settlements, as you can see, are not really that well planned. And we have the money at the moment to basically build up our settlements quite as we wanted. So that we're going to do with Africa too. And then we're going to prepare for the big war. What we're going to do is I will again start doing some entering on my own, and we will declare war upon, I think, Gaul, to take out Gaul, and then we'll push into Germania and start subjugating these guys. Basically what Augustus tried to do, or Octavian tried to do, but they failed because of the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest, of course. Oh, they removed their army. That is interesting. Didn't expect them to do that. Thing is though, a siege will be a long drawn out one, but I rather wouldn't have done. And this one, oh, they have a really small garrison. Oh, that's perfect. That's not bad. Just going for an easy out-resolvable battle. Over here, I had hoped that we actually had like a battle here, because I wouldn't mind like a sally from them. But I think they're going to try and like defend this one. Tindamezi or something like that. So we might actually be in a weird position, because the war seems to be done for that it actually has begun. So, or like, well, basically we are overpowered them right off the bat. What is a strange idea, because over here we're going to possibly do the same thing. If we can also send up the navy, but we can't. But I still think we'll be able to win it. Yeah. Like the reason is I don't really want to fight this, because it is basically a mercenary army that I put together for this very occasion. So not bad. We're just going to kill the captives off, and we'll be fine. And that's nice. And now we only have like one settlement left that we have to fight, and I actually don't mind it. Like if we actually lose like a little bit of people, we are fine. And if they like come out with an army, I'm fine with that too, because then we have a battle. Although we have seen that we have now a little losses, but the nice thing is we can recruit stuff in Africa, what isn't too bad, to be honest. So we'll sack it, of course. And I think I forgot to do that with Octavian, didn't I? Yes, I totally did. Alright, doesn't matter, it happens. Destroy all of this, and then we'll start converting stuff. Just food over in here, and then from there on we'll see. And I will raise it to the ground. As always. So where is that other army that we... okay, here it is. So I definitely think they will try and take it back, because this army isn't too strong right now. Yeah, I'm fine with it. We'll get some production, but I don't think we need any more, because I don't know what it is with the mod. Right now we had like more balanced. Like with the empire management, now it is like nothing. So I don't really know what it is. To be honest, although this one basically just put that down again. So the mod really helps out with empire corruption. I've no other mods but that, so I don't know. I have the lowest taxes on, so we actually get, if we would not tax it, we would have like 31,000. But right now we don't need that. We have enough money as it is. So yeah, I don't really know what it is. The mod does decrease it, but not as much as I suppose it does now, so I'm not too sure on that. And now we just need module architecture. I think that is no, I think that is this one, isn't it? No, huh? Module architecture. What? I need that one. That's never going to work, my friend. Can tell you that. I'm now going for the ships, because we need the good ships to fighting the Antonian War. But might also want to do instead of fighting the Gauls with this, because this war has been easy. I think we might actually want to go for the Germans, although the war that we are going to fight against them then is not too prepared. And I have to wait like a longer while, but fighting the Gauls, because that's a war that we have to prepare, because they have a lot of forces. Like they got 1, 2, 3 stacks, and over here we got our ally. I'm not sure what the Germanians have. They have like an army over here that is a bit weakened, so who knows. And we got this guy that can recruit up some troops as well, of course. Oh my god, he's gotten older, hasn't he? Yeah, he was definitely looking younger. Like some of the guys are going to look older because of course they are aging, and you can see that this guy definitely like got an aged up face than what he had, so that's cool. Of course, I like that about this mod. And yeah, overall also our political situation is quite well. To be honest, we are in like 67%, so the Clean Republic is going to be difficult, but maybe if we are able to provoke these guys into fighting us, it might be okay. But that might be something we do at some point if we have defeated Antony, who knows, or what comes along the way. Because if we take a look on what they control, they basically control all of this, what is called a strong part of our territory. The other guys don't control that much, although I'm not too sure because you can't really tell. Oh no, that's the white, or the white are those. The Patricia counts especially all of this. So who knows, that might be something that we have to like try and do, so we ourselves can become more powerful in the Clearing Empire. Definitely an option, but I don't really want to do that because that basically is another war. I just want to go after Antony at the moment. And that is something we can do because he has not really expanded at all. Parthians has made him busy, and it seems they have expanded Parthia in here, so that's good to see as well. That we're having that. Pontus is doing actually quite well as well, but we're still not as strong as Antony, but I'm surprised about. But I suppose his the amount of client state of course helps with that as well. Ptolemy likes us now a lot, or Cleopatra, but yeah, of course now she's living. In the first Let's Play that we didn't have that. So I hope we can fight a battle, to be honest. But otherwise, just go for the goals. But I think these guys will definitely try and fight us in this assault. I think, to be honest. Although, of course, I'm not sure. We'll have to go and see. Right now, we only need IO, so that is possibly something that fleet will have to do. And yeah, that's it. I think we're going to end turn. We've got money left to spend. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think I'm not sure how bad it will be. I think I will test it out by myself to see how much that corruption thing now changes it, because I have no idea. It might be be ridiculous, because now you have to think that basically everything that we like making right now is tax levels, like 32,000. That what we make. Like most of these guys have like fully 100% in their empire mages gone down, so I'm not sure how that is possible. Like our technology is like halved out by 5% totally or something like that, and also tax rate of course, and what is it, this one as well, but I'm not sure what else it does. I know that it also decreases the total empowermentation, like 0% now, a bit weird, so I suppose I will check out if how much that makes an impact, but I will do that for the next episode, see how much it is. Because right now I think 80,000 is a lot of money, especially considering how many armies now got on the field, as well as navy. But considering Antony can basically do the same, I think is a bit fair, because they basically have like three navies, so 1, 2, 3, and I think they also got something else somewhere. But yeah, they definitely would have more troops than that, especially in their armies. I'm not sure what they have like. Just like kind of weird. So Palmyra, as you can see, Parthia has taken all of this over, so they definitely have pushed into mainland Asia Minor. So we're going to see if Antony can push out against them. Egypt as well, they like us now. Doesn't matter too much, to be honest. And they are now willing to trade. But we're not going to do that because they're basically our next war target in Africa. It will be cool to fighting some wars against them, because I've seen well, we're turning some. They did like have like around 3 armies over here, so I suppose they will try and take the last settlement of the Numidians. But let's take a look if we can upgrade anything anymore. Over here I suppose we could, because we have now a little bit of a food surplus, so that's great to see. And over here we'll also upgrade this one, because we have the money to do so. And that's it. Let's end turn. Oh, we refuse this, we don't really need that. And we have our reaches done, and we missed some taxes. Oh, what an annoyance. Now we are going to increase our settlements, because these last settlements will increase, like get us those special units that are always cool, especially the ones of Syracuse, that are finally going to enable us to have some decent, actually really good missile units, what I really like. Unfortunately, the AI were coward and they did not attack us, but it's definitely an unfortunate development. To be honest, I would love to have them to attack us, to be honest, but unfortunately they didn't do it. Ah well. More food in the temple. And upgrade it right off the bat. Yeah, I'm going to send Octavian possibly actually back if possible. Now I think of it, possibly would have been a better option. Why I'm still raiding this specimen, I actually don't need to do that. Yeah, the thing is now it's going to be annoying because it's all desert territory. And I think I actually should still let you stay there because there's a chance that we'll have some rebellions. Alright, I had hoped that the AI would stack, but of course they don't. Yeah, so we have this navy now. Like, actually they have 5 navies. They got one over here, one over here, one over there, one over there, and one over there. And then we don't actually see all of this over here. So Anthony has 5 navies. So I'm totally now fine with me having this amount of money. To be honest, screw that. Sorry, if they can have like that amount of navies, I'm fine with me having that amount of money. That is totally fine now. No hard feelings. Oh dear. But I must admit, I'm curious to see how much difference it makes though, to be honest. So yeah, I suppose we are going for the war with the Germans to see if we can secure this part of yeah, the passes into Italia. Can we recruit those? Ah, that's also fine. They're the same sort of unit. Alright then, that's that. Alright, what else can we do? Like, we are in a position now that I just have to wait. I can't really do much. Like, this guy can't really go out because I think it will get slaughtered. What I do want to do though is like to take a look on what's going on over here. So let's actually recruit a spy. That's actually quite nice because she provides some extra culture. That's also one thing I've been doing to get most of the ink that I have. Actually change it towards cultural conversion. What I should have done here already, but I haven't. What again is the better option? Like we have 28, so 28. How much percent is that? Totally 100%, around that number. That's a lot of math that I don't want to get into. So 33% around is around 80%, and they have counties. So I think we'll still go up more. I think 80% will be the max that we can go for. I'm not sure how the system works, but I think there's a sort of percentage that you can go for. Like they have an amount. I think you can never hit a total 100% because local traditions will. I think that actually would be a cool thing that they could implement. I would have hoped that they would implement that like in Total War, the future Total War games. Either like again, sort of religion mechanic because they basically removed it from like 3 Kingdoms, as well as like I think Thrones of Britannia. But I think it's weird considering in Thrones of Britannia you basically have Danes with Nordic paganism against Christianity. So and I suppose you have some parts of Britannia in the time but maybe still had Celtic paganism, but I'm not sure about, but who knows. Like at some point in time, like about a certain amount of turns you control a province, the local traditions basically are wiped out. over time, because that happens with everything at some point, that the local traditions are changed. And I think that would be something would be natural progression, because then the local traditions would go towards Latin instead of staying there. And when a new country comes in and does the same thing and start converting the culture, at some point the clock will tick again, and will start getting no longer any, what is it? No longer, Latinism. The thing is that what you basically would say then, if this game would be saying that basically in Spain they would still, over here would still be some people there would still believe in the Carthaginian religion as well as Iberian religions. So I think that's a bit weird. I think about it. That's basically what the mechanic is saying. What isn't the case, of course. That those religions are basically non-existent or are no longer existent in those parts. So I think that will be a cool mechanic at some point in future games, that the local edition will be set again over a certain amount of turns that you control the territory. But the must is that you have to control basically the entire province, otherwise it wouldn't work, I would say. So that's a bit my idea to that. I think would be, yeah, normal progression of cultural conversion of the province. But that's my opinion on that. Well, that's babbling on mechanic. But that's it. I think we're going to end turn again. Well, we got some more kids. Oh yeah, I suppose it's about time. I don't think you've seen that, but it is now our family tree, and we lost some influence. Oh well. We got an adopted guy, this basically adopted girl, who we married to some other guys, and over here we got our kids. Let's go to Cicero. Alright, so the thing is, what I think is weird. I suppose, like, how does the, so Saprinius Ganilius Nigre, is that? So, okay. So basically Octavian's sons, they should all be Octavius. Is that a kid? Is that a boy? I don't even know if that's a boy. I suppose that's not a boy because, yeah, okay, so these are all boys. Alright, so he's also a boy. So all the boys are called Octavius. And they should also be called. So they are called... Huh? Like, how does that, like, the system is so weird. Like, Claudius, none of these names are anywhere near the family name. Or like the family name, she should be called like Octavius, right? Or something in that name. He is actually is, because he was adopted. So why isn't she? Like, even if he, I suppose the girl would take daughter's names and children would be his names, but we don't see anywhere like Claudius. Like, I think that's quite weird. And also don't first Camelius. Okay, so here we got Camelius. So I suppose that's a girl because she doesn't have like the middle name. And he isn't married, so he should also be, yeah, okay, say Camelius. Alright, that's how that basically works then. Alright, so basically adopted boys are getting the names what they're called. And he is called Octavius, so not Caesar. So not Gaius Octavius Caesar. Okay, game, change that. Like, that's, I think, a bit of a... I'm not sure how his mother was called, to be honest, but I think not was this. That should be like Julius or something, because he was a nephew of Caesar. So I'm not too sure how they are proclaiming that. Can we proclaim him? Oh, we can already proclaim the year. I am going to make him the heir because we don't have any other heirs. He is definitely the heir. Alright, yeah, definitely. So why is not like called Gaius Octavius Caesar? But he is, so. And what is like with the back names? I'm not too sure how that is progressed. If you have any explanation for that, like what they were, like what's the idea behind that? Like, I guess like he would name be Gaius Octavius Caesar, right? And she would, yeah, I don't know. Just let me know how that is, how it should be. I don't think it's totally correct how that would work, because like Agrippa, Octavius, Flavius. And I suppose there would be Caesar, but means that like all these guys would Secundus is like their first name. Octavius is like then their like their family name, I suppose. Yeah, just weird. Sorry. That is basically a mechanics episode, isn't it? We're wanting a war, but there were like not any battles. I would have loved to show you any battles, but there are really not any. I'm going to send you actually towards to Octavian's lands, Octantes' lands, and we'll send him to Ceasar, and then Octavian can leave. I mean, actually, he's replenishing. So when he's here, we will push out with Octavian towards here, I suppose. And let's upgrade both of these food buildings. And then we got him over here, a little bit of an army. I'm going to recruit a new navy in Caucasain. Why not, I suppose. He is like the guy that doesn't knows like only one family member, so recruiting him as a navy isn't too bad. So let's go and do that. Why not, right? Any navy stuff? Not really, it seems like it. We can go for, of course, the faction right, why not? Raiding or replenishment, melee attack. I guess we'll go for the armor, like 4% more, and let's start recruiting these bigger ships. I don't really want much more because I think we definitely can get some bigger ships. Like the army, the navy that we have here will definitely change. I'm actually going to send the navy up here because there's a good chance that they will attack them because they are basically going for this city. And Tapsel isn't like in range of him, so I'm going to set him like between these guys so he can like reinforce which one is going to be attacked basically. And now we have a little bit of duplicate decreasement because of military presence of 12. Thank you. Very nice. Ooh, Jesus. That's for Wind reserves, Lavitium. Like 15 food. We're not going to go over that because I think now we're fine. Like the tier 3 for food is more than enough. Although it will cause a little public order problems, I think we're fine. We can upgrade this one. Let's do that and increase the food value. Not bad. Right, let's end turn again. Sorry guys, I don't think we're going to have a battle. That is unfortunate. I would love to have one, but... oh, although, no. We might have one in Germania. It would not be bad to fight like a big German army over in Octadurum, but I don't think we are going to. To prepare for a war, we're going to recruit God Akle here to at least have some sort of a resistance legion over here to help out with that if there's a chance of them invading. But there's a chance for, but I don't think will be too much of a problem. I will send her actually over here to the Gaul, this border to see what they have in these territories. And this also will help out the, of course, our ally who actually lost the battle, I think. And I think that might be the reason why these guys are a little bit less like healthy. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we're going to be able to do here. Of course, now I can get to Germanic hunters. And are they better actually? I don't think they are, right? They definitely have better armor penetration, but I think something I'd rather have as well as... Yeah, I think they're also just a little bit better, and those guys are also mercenaries. So let's go for the hunters. Of course, I don't have enough money. God damn it. In that regard, we're just going to skip one of those ships. They're not like they're not in this turn needed, so or the upcoming turn needed, I suppose. But next we'll also go to war with the Germans, and we'll open up another front, but it's definitely doable. And yeah, let's just end turn, I suppose. What I'm going to do though, when we're at war with Antony, we're also going to clear war on the Gauls. So basically at 2 front wars. So there are a lot of things going on in that time period. I think is quite cool. And I do think we want is have good relation with the Dacians, but we're going to have when we're going to clear war in Antony. I'm just going to clear war like all out on Antony and let his allies join, but it's fine by me. I would also help out with any relationships with the other factions that we're going to fight as well. We'll lose some trade income, I suppose, from some of their factions, but won't be the end of the world. Like, I think we only have Galatia and Pontus. That's like 4,000, but isn't too bad. Right? No. Right, that's fine. Let's just enter in and see if things progress from here on out. Oh, another kid. Hello. Okay then. Okay, that's fine. We're getting out of kids now. If we have a mountain blade. Manalord. Oh dear. Okay then. Well, oh why are they starving in this province? I don't know why. Oh well, we're going to push Octavian now down towards this province. He has replenished, that's great. And yeah, let's go into clear war in Germania. I don't think we'll get anything from this war. The Germans have retreated though to one of possibly Korea. They might actually come over here towards us. We don't have any treaties with them, but it's perfect. But they are having some treaties with Dacia, but isn't great for us. Oh, what I think it would be a cool thing if we... oh crap, I guess I could have fought that. Oh shit, I should have actually fought this battle. Oh, darn it. Oh, correct. Because actually it was a good battle, I just didn't notice it because now I've taken a lot of losses. Oh dear. Yeah, we're actually going to occupy it. I didn't thought of that, guys. Oh god, there might be now a good battle up on the way because... Oh, we're actually able to replenish it. Well, that's great. Didn't expect that. Engine of War. I think this guy is actually one of ours as well, right? Appius Bassius Juventius. Or isn't he? No? I'm pretty sure. Who is he? He is. He's a. No? I don't know who that is. Who is this? Caius Flavius Bassi. Yeah, he's one of ours. So that's great. I'm going for replenishment because I don't really want the upkeep reduction anymore because it doesn't really matter now. So that's great. Don't know what they're going to do over there, but yeah, I'm actually going to fold that. Sorry guys, I would have done that, but I did not notice that. Actually, we're going to convert that so we can get some cool auxiliary units, which is always nice. And I'm going to destroy this. That will help us out as well. Alright then. That's that. Now we're with them. So we have another forefront. Might actually provoke Antony of attacking us because we are having now more wars. But it's something the AI would do because of that. So who knows? I have no idea what they will do. We'll have to see. Anyway, yeah, this guy's just replenishing, right? Perfect. And they were cowards, and now they are basically going to die. Oh, come on. Please, 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 please attack me. Please attack this, because you can't take that. So please go over and attack him. I wouldn't mind fighting that battle, although we are chance of losing some good cavalry. I'm actually going to replace them for one Numidian. It isn't too bad. We definitely have some bad public order over here. Like, fight him. I wouldn't mind that. Like, one war for Numidia, because this was basically an outer overall fight. But it's unfortunate, but nothing you can do about it. I possibly could have fought this, but that would have been like a boring siege battle against like a garrison. I wouldn't have like they were like having that army inside of here. I wouldn't have minded fighting this battle against these guys with this army, but it would have been a good battle. But unfortunately, they left. So, well, don't think it'll go as you want. So this was mostly me talking about maybe improving some mechanics and what they could have done, and also preparing for, yeah, I don't know, the war with Antony and Gaul, and now we're fighting Germany, so we'll possibly try and resolve that in the next episode. But let's do one more enter and hopefully we got a battle. But otherwise I'm going to end it, and then I suppose we're going to, yeah, I'm going to prepare for this war as well as preparing my war with Antony and Gaul for the next episode. So again, thank you for watching before the end. I'm actually not saying that yet, because we are not yet done, maybe. So let's just see what they will do. Well, there we go. We have now our agent exposed. We got some more technologies done. Unfortunately, Egypt, they basically attacked, and I think that might also be the region, but yeah, we know. Oh, look at, oh, no, huh? I thought they fought them, but they didn't. Oh, well, and Octavian, maybe, nope. They retreated, and now they're going to be wiped out by Egypt. Perfect. Alright, okay then. That was that, I would say. The the end of the Macedonian era, or the Numidian era, I suppose, has been begun. We now have full control at one settlement now, at least Rome. The Roman Ask Republic, that, or like the Roman dictatorships, now fully control Africa. If you calls the count, of course, Egypt, of course, is a vassal state, so that makes it again sort of correct. Rome has now full control of all of Africa. Hooray! Except the the Horn of Africa, I suppose. We don't count that, but unfortunately, we don't have a battle going. That's not going to happen, I think. Unfortunately, we're not replenishing. What I'm just going to do is going to pull him out of Octavian so he can actually replenish over here. And I will send him up to Octavian to garrison it, actually. And so he can replenish Medallium. That is basically perfect, and then he can push to Korea. Although I don't think we're able to do that because we might have winter soon. I think, right? Maybe. We'll have to see. But unfortunately, guys, no battles, or everybody, I should say. Unfortunately, no battles. I hope you enjoyed it. I was saying that I was going to do some multiplayer, but I will record that tomorrow on Tuesday, if I'm correct. Sorry, guys, I'm still not good with the numbers. I should have known that by now. But tomorrow on Tuesday, I will record like 2 episodes, one for Mountain Blade 2 Mandalore, as well as a multiplayer battle for Rome 2. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm going to end it now. I'm going to prepare the war for Gaul. I think we might want to wait out like the winter because the winter is coming. I think we're like in autumn, November, so next turn will be winter, so we can't actually cross into yeah the Alps region. So that's one thing we will do for the next episode. So I can prepare this war, as well as the war with Antony. That will then possibly be the episode afterwards. And hopefully next episode we'll get a battle. Otherwise I will do some sort of a cinematic battle with the Germans for you guys. Like in a custom battle or something like that. But or we do the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest, would also might be a cool one. Sort of mimicking with the Octavian campaign. But I hope you enjoyed it, and if you think I deserve a like or a sub, it is always appreciated, of course, and helps out the channel out a lot. And again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Dit was Heroes of the Greeks with Rome 2 Total War and Et Impera. And again, thank you for watching. Have a great day.